Alright. Okay, so let's unpause and see how the chaos happens. We're invading the Confederacy, so that should definitely lead to a battle happening. In contact with Army of the Shenandoah. What are your orders? So, oh, it's actually not. I didn't even know there's an army there, but we're kind of in a decent thing, so we'll play a battle. Finally, we have a battle. Oh, you can't go geo in Horizon. I haven't even figured out how to set up that server yet. But eventually they're going to add geo, I believe. Eventually. Major General Patterson. The Confederacy fields 12,000 men under the command of Major General Lovell, however you say it. That's true. But I mean, like I haven't really totally felt the urge to dive in. But Thedos, if you played on Horizon, I would probably jump into Horizon. Just saying. It's a simpler time though, very laid back in some ways. If the setup is easy and it's not too complicated and I can play effectively playing simply, then I'll probably check it at some point. Alright, deploy your forces on the battle. So, our scouts report that the enemy is near Winchester, Virginia, and our army is to prepare for battle. We're facing Polk's Raiders under command of Mansfield Lovell with strength of some 0 men, 0 guns. Okay, we kind of destroyed Polk's Raiders. They're broken, so I believe they get reinforced. Alright, so before we start, you can see the objective. This is your capture point. So we're trying to take this, I believe. That's the scout report. We can see the situations of our different units. Consult overview report, strength report. So it says they're around here. Army of the Shenandoah. I think the Army of the Shenandoah may not actually be here yet. So we can deploy our units anywhere in this blue circle, and we have to come over to the Crimson. So aggressive battles are kind of harder to figure out than defensive battles. And once we start the battle, we can actually zoom in. So we have to route ourselves there properly. Kind of hard to see, but and we don't have reinforcements, but luckily this is actually kind of an even battle. Most of my battles have been kind of outnumbered. So the easiest way would be to go, I think, through this road here, through actual Winchester. And yeah, so I think that they're going to get reinforcements from the south over here. So we're going to go over there. We can build some items, but we're on the attack. Click on order of battle. We can see Patterson. Oh, we are getting reinforced by Hooker. I don't know if Patterson. We can set up our troops here. Just get them ready to move on. And we have engineering points. We're going on the attack, so we're not going to do that. Saving during battles is kind of a bad idea, so we'll press play to end the deployment phase. Play. Play. No. Seems it does not pause. I'm missing something. Oh, here we go. We can zoom in now. Oh yeah, so you can actually zoom in like the whole way now. It's pretty great. I think we may still be able to. Yeah, we can still set everything up. We can also rotate the camera. So here we go. They will actually play like some music. It's a very quiet game, almost too quiet. And by almost, I mean it actually is too quiet. But we can have our entire army Set up this way. The controls actually kind of remind me of Knights of Honor 1, but really weird. If I hold Alt, I can move just the commander around. So you actually have to wait for time for the guys to go through there. We have some cavalry over here. They're kind of... Alright, they're doing cool. They're doing well. We've had time to recover. So I guess we'll press play now. That's why I couldn't press play before. I don't know where Hooker is coming from. Alright, let's pause again. Let's get everybody... Wait. Hooker arrives. Okay, Hooker's here. Just Hooker, I guess, not the rest of them. Behind us. Okay, well, Hooker, you can come over here. Cancel. Actually, he's already en route. So scouting is going to be very important for us, of course. Let's see our order of battle over here. Let's get Day. He's like our main infantry guy in Grant's unit. I guess we're going to try to come across the open field here, maybe. Here's a hill. This will be good for artillery. So for now, let's come over here. Yeah, that sounds good as an initial thing. And let's get Anderson, our main artillery guy. You're going to come over here. Actually, wait. Yep, and it should automatically get them to get into marching mode. Now, meanwhile, let's get Gerard, our main cavalry guy. We need to scout the enemy position, so you guys are gonna kind of move up this way. Okay, and Grant and Patterson themselves, we're gonna move you guys up here to deliver orders. Grant, yeah, over here. Hooker, you can come over here. All right, now we'll play. Let's turn up time a bit. And yeah, so Hooker's army is going to slowly file in behind us. We'll kind of wait for him to arrive. All right, finally we're in a battle. That's great, after waiting months of in-game time. April 5th. We're also not fighting in fucking Culpeper. So it's or I think it's the Chancellorsville map, but that map is terrible because it's all wooded everywhere, so your artillery is useless. But I've had actually really big, giant, grand battles in this game that have been pretty awesome. Order of battle. We have most of Hooker's army in. Let's get Cadwallader coming in as well. We're kind of cutting through the open area a bit over here. I guess Cadwallader can come over here. Not a lot of cover is one thing, so we need to keep that in mind. All right, Cadwallader is here. Gibbon, you can come in behind Cadwallader. We do have like kind of a hill over here, so that's nice. And let's get Buford coming in over on our left flank. Some of your guys are small. Hooker, I guess you can go here, and I guess we'll send Patterson personally more in between our troops. Okay, so yeah. As you can hear, this game is very quiet at times. Like if we zoom in, we can kind of hear them, and this time it's sped up a little bit, we can hear them like marching, and sometimes you can hear like fifes and drums and stuff going on, and if you zoom out, see a lot of people, like the zoom for Knights of Honor is supposed to get to this point, but we haven't seen that happen yet. But yeah, the campaign map still confuses the hell out of me in this game, but I have had really cool battles once I figured it out. Also, we can kind of cut off reinforcements by running over here, but if we send our cavalry too far out, like it takes a really long time to get orders to them. However, with that in mind, I think I do have a mission in mind for was it Buford, I think? Can I double click? Does it send us there? Yep, it does. All right, Buford. Whoa. Let's see. So you can actually gain battle points by conquering these things. So why don't you actually go over here? Yeah. And our other cavalry guy is going. The generals can like straight up run through the guys, and it's fine. Where is Buford anyway? So eventually, you'll actually see like a messenger come through, who I believe can be killed. These guys have low cohesion. They've just been marching, marching, marching. They're fragmented. We have action. That's weird. Why is there a general running all the way back here? Given. So yeah, the commands. If you're within a bugle range, you can instantly send commands. Otherwise, you have to kind of wait for the commands to go out. Like they'll often go to the place you initially ordered them, and then they will eventually come back. So Patterson, our actual general, is kind of scouting up here. We have some fences, not a ton of defensive. We have a nice hill over on this side, actually. Yeah, and it's got like the kind of like there's those coffee table, Civil War books and whatnot, and it kind of like is set up to kind of look like that. I really do hope that Legend 27 tunes in because this is kind of for him. Because I was kind of nervous about playing this game again after so long, but he's like, I want to see that, and I'm like, okay, because this game reignited my interest in the Civil War, which I basically never had, like pretty much ever. All right, so Gerard, one of our cavalry groups, is here, and I believe his general. Well, who's he reporting to? To Grant, that's right. Grant's actually in position, I guess. I thought we were moving Grant further. Guess not. Maybe I was misunderstanding things, but I guess, okay, so in that case, turn time down a bit. We'll have Day, who is our main infantry guy. We're going to try to take this hill over here, I think. And we have a fence up here. So Day, you can kind of come over here, taking that fence. Yep. And Grant yourself. Let's get Grant up closer. And Anderson. Let's get Anderson on the hill. Whoops, cancel. Anderson. Okay. Yep, and I think that while we're at it, we'll get Gibbon also on this hill. This is like a pretty decent hill for artillery, I think. Okay, and who else do we have from Grant? Gerard. We need to scout a little bit with you guys, so you guys can kind of come over here. Just move up a little bit. Meanwhile, Cadwaller, we're going to take the other side of the hill, I guess. So you guys can come over here. We'll have Hooker himself join them. We'll have, oh, we already sent, I think Buford's on his mission. Where's Buford? It'll take time for the second group to catch up. Yeah, you guys are already going somewhere. I think I sent you to take their capture point or move in that direction. Gibbon, interestingly enough, are you moving? Yeah, you are. Okay, so let's find Buford again. So it sounds like you guys are going. I can't see the actual like line of where they're going, or maybe I'm missing this. Maybe I'm an idiot. They're going this way. Yeah. Okay, they're going there. They're good. So we just probably want. I think we sent Hooker going some. Yeah, you're already going there. All right, excellent, excellent. So we can turn up time again. We'll see what happens when the battle actually is joined. But yeah, my bread and butter for a while now for streaming has been Knights of Honor 1 and 2. And we'll try and do that probably like every day or every other day, and then other games like this on other days. Also, it's entirely possible that like there may not actually be any enemies up here, because I believe there was like one army with like no soldiers, and then there was a reinforcements advance. So advance means they will come up until they hit enemies and start shooting. Charge means they just move no matter what. Grant can move forward a little more. I've only once have I ever had a general die, and I was after a very epic battle, so I kind of stuck with that. And we were moving 5 times speed, so yeah. Wait for Buford to get moving. You tilt the camera by moving the mouse in the top right and left corners of the screen, which is somewhat annoying at times, but oh well. Buford, where are you? You're probably pretty far behind, aren't you? No, he's coming in. Cadwallader is kind of slow, so we'll have to wait for more of the army to show up. What time is it? It's sunny. Is there a time? I forget, because eventually you kind of time out. Okay, our artillery is in place. If we could lure them to us, that would be great, but I believe that if the Rebs never did anything, and if we took Kernstown, we'd eventually just win. Alright, Buford. I think Buford's actually in his location, so hopefully we don't regret this, but Buford, go over here. Plus, I'm pretty sure Buford's like our bigger unit. We have more artillery moving up, so it's not the worst thing to take our time. Like the way I read it was the enemy army had their main group, and they were getting reinforced, and their initial group was pretty small. All right, you can move up a little more. What sucks with the cavalry sending out scouting this way is since we're kind of god mode, we can see things happen and be like, oh snap, there's an enemy group in front of us. But then like you can't send orders right away. Like eventually there's going to come along a little guy here to tell this. There, here he came. He just flew in because we have time to speed up. Buford could actually like try to capture their other. Like we're gonna wait. Actually, you know what? Come over here. We don't want you to accidentally exit the battle. Still no enemy troops, but we'll get there. And once you are we've captured it. Nice. Nice job, Buford. Gerard, you guys can move forward just a little bit. This is a really small force. We could actually slip in from behind and capture their other capture point. Yeah, just kind of go off-road over here. Whoops. That's a little too fast for my tastes right now because we are scouting ahead. Still don't really know for sure where the enemy is, but we'll get there. We'll get there. You know, this game is so quiet. Let's just throw in our fife and drum music from before. It'll kind of overlap with the fife and drum music of the in-game, but it's kind of just eerie hearing nothing. Hopefully people don't find the sound of a fife obnoxious. I guess while we're at it, you can come over here, advance. He's got a little bit of cover here. Wait, did I see something? I thought I saw something for a second. Maybe not, though. Yeah, it's taking a long time for Buford to get his orders because he's so far away from the general. Whoops. Okay, so here's the enemy. They are dug in. So yeah, since we are in the attack, we have to go into their position. So we do want the artillery to bear down on them for sure. I think our guns, I forget what kind of guns we have, but we almost can hit them. Almost. Alright, I think... It looks like there's a hill there here, but I don't think it actually counts as a hill. Alright, let's see. Actually, let's pause. How do we want to do this? They're going to reorient themselves, but it's probably better to come from the side, maybe? I feel like they're going to have a lot of cover, no matter what, so... I guess Anderson, you guys can come over here. And Gibbon, you can come over here. Cold charge, so just move as fast as you can, just to get there. Tell me if this music is obnoxious, because it very well might be. We're going to try to kind of surround you. We're going to send this fella over here. We might start taking some artillery fire. And Ulysses S. Grant can move over here. Meanwhile, you guys are going to come up to this flank here. And let's see, Hooker, move over on this side. We already have Grant moving. Where's Patterson? Guess you can go over here. Patterson's really far away, isn't he? Yeah, he's like, that's why the orders are taking forever. So Buford, you guys can move up. Oh, they're still being ordered to move up. Maybe they're moving, I don't know. Alright, let's move time forward a bit. Yeah, they could have a whole bunch of different fortifications here. I feel like there's a time... This is minor defeat right now because they have the capture point. Capture points also work a little better in this game compared to like Knights of Honor, where like here it's at like, oh, it's a strategic location we actually want to take, and we're attacking, which is definitely harder than defending for sure. All right, Buford. Unfortunately, cavalry I found extremely hard to use in this game. I guess Buford, you can come over here. All right, we can see more fortifications coming down this way. Luckily, we can start bombing them. It's a good idea to try to destroy their artillery. How's Buford going? He's good. You guys can come up here. Like, you need to use your cavalry to figure out their positions, but we do have some like crack troops because we've fought like a number of battles. Alright, so yeah, here's their positions. We're going over to this ridge here, but we have a bunch of trees for some cover. They don't seem to have a lot of artillery. Alright, and we are firing on them. Yeah. Anderson. Where's Gibbon? Gibbon's a little slower. But yeah, they don't really have much in the way of artillery themselves as far as we can see, so... But yeah, they are pretty well fortified. Roads Brigade. Yeah. You never really want to attack. Or we have a good position on this side, but not the best position on the other side. They're kind of wrapping around over here. Oh, I hear shooting. Are we in range of their muskets? I hope not. Alright, so here's one thing you can do is we can separate. First of all, let's have this entire unit. Let's make sure you're all long range. And I guess our fellow over here, Hannibal Day, long range as well. It's weird it's not automatic. But yeah, we'll wait for Day to get into position, and then once his face can deal with that. Whoops. No. Buford, you guys can go over here. I definitely hear a musket being fired somewhere. Yeah, unfortunately, because they're so fortified, not the easiest, but we do have some cover here. But we're going to use a bunch of skirmishers to blow up their positions soon. Alright, come on, Grant. They're definitely taking their time. But we have all rifles now, so that's good. Oh yeah, see, here's the messenger going over to Buford to tell him to take the capture point, which I think he can be killed. I don't think we've killed too many. 150, casualties 5, casualties 0, 0. Is everybody firing here? They're firing, idle, okay. You guys need to like... Oh, they're firing. Okay, yeah. So we are firing on them. All on this cavalry, which is kind of good. Cavalry can get kind of in the way. I guess Gerard, you guys can slip even farther over here. They can be really scary with cavalry in this game, though. But luckily, our infantry have lots of good stuff. Alright, 3-inch ordnance. That's good for killing soldiers. I think we mostly have, yeah, 10 powder parrot. Yeah, so good for killing soldiers, not so good for these fortifications. I think the game is way more fun when you're on defense, though. Alright, Day is taking forever. Come on, Day, let's go. Hannibal Day. I kind of move over this way, I guess. Advance. Ulysses S. Grant. You can come over here. Yeah, so these battles can actually take hours. Like one of the reasons I forgot that I slowed down on playing this game was that I actually started spending so much time in actually playing the game. All right, you guys can all. We're gonna start using skirmishers on this flank. So skirmishers. Maybe you can hear their bugles. Alright, and you can kind of do a similar thing with your cavalry. Buford's almost to his goal. Oh, there's a fence here, isn't there? Yeah, there's a nice fence here. That's pretty good. Alright, Day, you guys can move. But you'll have to probably get past the, like you can move up here, advance. You guys can move up here, advance. We have cover in the woods, so that's really, really good for this flank. And a hill, of course. Yep. This game can get kind of annoying with controls, though. Like, you're like, why are they taking so long to do anything? We have our skirmishers coming in. They're gonna start having enfilading fire on this flank. Meanwhile, we have the artillery also firing. Alright, hopefully we still have some cover on this side. They've got 25 casualties from our artillery. We're putting work. That's easily within this guy's range, I believe, so. I don't see enemy artillery. We do have Rhodes Brigade coming over here, so that's going to weaken this flank a little bit. Skirmishers do tend to move faster than normal brigades. Also, infantry, I think, tend to take more hits from the artillery too. Alright, cannot quite hit anything from these guys. Move a little faster. Alright. Oh, you can almost shoot them. Mississippi Rifle. That, I think this is. Oh, they're shooting. Why do we have such. Oh, this. It feels like they have such short range over here. Why is that? I guess the actual brigades can also move up. You can also lay your troops down, making them take less fire as well. And we can take advantage of hills to shoot over our guys. Alright, these guys have cover. These guys almost do. Oh, we should turn this thing down a little bit. Who's taking fire right now? Casualties 4. We do have cover here, and we have a highly we have a unit that's pretty highly effective, trained stars, whatever you want to call it. I still have all these positions over here. Alright. The game has really nice like musket and artillery fire sounds. Alright, so without going too far, you guys kind of have to come over this way. The problem is this flank over here. So I think what we're going to actually do is have Hannibal Day go with double time. And we're going to actually move everybody up a little bit over. We need to outflank their positions here, I think. Maybe. Yeah, that looks good. Meanwhile, Patterson can move up a little bit. Grant can move over a little bit. Hooker can also move up a little bit. So we have bugle wars going. All these guys have cover. That's excellent. These guys can start moving up too. That's orders. Actually, you guys can go over here. Yeah, that looks good. Of course, like, the artillery is going to have a few problems if they're not really able to shoot, but they still over here is really good. Why are you going around the way direction there? Yes. Oh, we have tons of muskets now. Alright. On this flank, we definitely made them come out, and they're taking some losses. 0 casualties. 18 casualties, 4 casualties, 4 casualties, and so when our those guys start to take damage, we can have them like go back to the main unit. Unfortunately, this other group here is taking forever, and we're going double time too. And we can probably get them to move their position a little bit with Buford. Cavalry tend to work better, like getting into position and then like, whoa, I should have been. So yeah, these guys broke. Turn off the skirmishers on the side. Full force. So we should start shooting these guys, right? Well, I guess guys we're shooting. Okay, that's good. We have lots of guys shooting on this flank. Over here, they're very slowly coming up. At double time. Let's get Grant moving even farther. Buford is supposed to do, yeah, he's eventually supposed to come here. That'll take time. Alright, so we have one flank that's pretty busy. I almost wish we had our entire force over here because this is like more. These guys are idle. I guess you guys can start shooting. And this group. So you guys can get rid of your skirmishers. You guys can get some skirmishers. Skirmishers just really allow you to get out there and fight way easier. The artillery is doing its job. I don't feel like it's going great. Alright, we have made contact. I guess you guys can move over here to outflank them more. And of course, like you can see it from this map as well. They are falling back. They're firing while they are falling back. Alright, we don't have artillery support on this flank. I don't think we're shooting here yet. But we could start getting some skirmishers going over here. So their detachment here can move around this way, advance. The actual brigade can start coming in this way, advance. Detachment, come over here, advance. The actual brigade can come over here, advance. Detachment can come, I guess you could actually go kind of frontal because you're just a detachment. Advance, you can come over here, advance. Alvin, come over you. You can come over here, advance. Do you have skirmishers? Oh, yeah, you do. Alright, you're all in moving. Over here. And Garrard, who does not have a lot of soldiers, you can actually kind of move up this way. Yeah. Alright, how's things on this flank? Also, I feel like we have another unit over here that could give some skirmishers. They have skirmishers. Yeah, they're firing. Not a lot going on this side. How about you? You have skirmishers? Williams? Nope. Alright, yeah, you can get skirmishers and skirmishers. Skirmishers are really how you take a position. Alright. Let's just have everybody concentrate fire over here. These guys are eventually just going to start moving forward. They're really trying to come in on over these guys. Rose Brigade has taken some losses. Alright, so they have started abandoning these positions on this side because of our assault over there, so I think we're going to move things up a lot. Advance. Advance. Yeah, we're going to start moving in on this side for sure. You can kind of take cover by these, the banks of these, like, oops, not there. Is that, cancel. Is there a fence here? That's not a fence, okay. Yeah, I guess you can go there. Oh, you can go a lot farther than that, can't you? Because we need to take pressure off that side. And, but any questions about this game, of course, well, I mean, with any gameplay, you can always fire away. I'm not the most knowledgeable, so you may be able to help me, actually. We have cavalry coming over here. Cavalry tends to often take a lot of shots. We have some nice... We're not quite outflanking these guys, but they're taking a lot of hits, so... Let's have everybody who's idle. Firing. Idle. Start shooting these guys. We need to start concentrating our fire, I think. Idle. Unfortunately, they have cover. They had like a pretty good position here, so... Yeah, they're moving up out of their defensive fortifications. They are moving onto this. But yeah, if you've never seen this game before, let me know if you're interested in playing it. I think it takes a very specific kind of player who really wants to jump into a game like this. Like, it is not very easy to figure out. Alright, they are really abandoning their positions, so we have to hurry things up here on this flank to outflank them, because that's the main thing for our whole battle plan here, was to outflank them on two sides, and that can sometimes backfire. Eventually we'll have our cavalry dismount. Where is Buford? Here we go. Buford's here. Cavalry coming in from behind can actually really mess with their AI. This cavalry unit has taken a lot of hits actually, so our detachment is taking a lot of fire. Alright, so somehow we are actually outflanking that unit there. Alright, we need... All the artillery, I think, needs to fire on these guys over here. And, do we have a spare... I need you guys to come over here ASAP. Oops, charge. Hopefully canister and stuff will be able to deal with this, but I don't know. They're like usually this is a bad idea. Oh, Jackson. Stonewall Jackson's in our face. His detachment in particular, I should say. We have skirmishers on the side. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, we dealt with their cavalry unit over here. So, if we go like this, we can actually turn the way we're facing. And then you can start firing. Alright. These guys guys have low ammo, they can refill it when they go back. All right. Let's move up even more. For the love of God, move up faster. These big flanking maneuvers often don't work properly. But I mean, with rifles, like we have such a huge range advantage because a lot of them have just muskets that you think that we could get there easier. We could start shooting easier. Day, you can come over here. Alright. But yeah, crack troops of Ulysses S. Grant are working pretty well. Out of attachment. You may be able to get behind them actually, so. Why are we short range? Holy shit. It's real short range? That's so weird. But hopefully we can survive long enough to Hey, Pitlord. This is actually... How's your day going? This is not actually a Total War game. This is Grand Tactician, the Civil War, which is, kind of plays a bit like, Total War, but, like, a little more realistic, more like a simulation. Very, very slow-paced. It's based on the American Civil War. But yeah, Pitlord, how are you doing? Yeah, flanked from this side. Confident, though. I really invested in my troops' morale, so... Probably are taking a bunch of losses, aren't you? So this unit here is a command for them to lay down. Yep, there we go. And hopefully our artillery can start firing on a lot of different units again. Start shooting them, I guess. Start shooting them, I guess. These guys are not taking damage here, but they are outflanking them. Got it. So unfortunately these guys are actually blocking some of them, but some of the cannons are actually shooting. Current town is taken, really? Okay, we took the objective. That's good for winning, of course. I think I actually... So after we win this battle, we may switch to some Knights of Honor 2. Because I'm missing that. Or Knights of Honor 1, we'll see. But this game had bugged out for me last time I played it, and it seems to be fixed again, so I may play more of it in the future. It's a cool game. Not very easy to play, but like I have no idea what I'm doing half the time, but it's cool. Alright, so cavalry can get kind of annoying. What I want you to do is to dismount. Finally, Buford's also coming over here. And Gerard, I want you to also get into loose order. So you're basically becoming skirmishers. And this division's coming in here. Yeah, the cats are fine over here because we're in a hill. Some of them are not because of this. Yeah, we're kind of blocking our own units over here. But it's kind of helping, I guess. Can we move over here though? Fall back? Yeah. So we can actually have these guys start falling back while still firing, but that's going to hurt our morale quite a bit. These are US regulars, so some of them are better troops. So yeah, flank them finally on this side. We're dealing some decent damage over there. Alright. Are you guys in loose order? Are you guys dismounted? Sometimes the orders are not easy to get going. Alright, so we're coming up here. So they're breaking on this side. Detachments over here. Advancing. Hopefully these guys are going to take a bunch of pot shots as they're moving over here. I actually want you guys to charge over here now. Charge. Hopefully I can put bugle range so it'll reach properly. Alright, so you guys are dismounted but not in loose. It's fine though. Sometimes the cavalry is annoying with that. Let's start moving in. Do this units at a time. We have some cover over here too. Alright, so unfortunately it's darkness. Click continue to start redeployment. Alright, so they're going to be in all different positions now, unfortunately for us. So if we zoom back out, I can basically surrounding them is weird and annoying in this game when this happens, but like I had a battle that was amazing like this and then totally fucked up once the day reset. But let's move our cannons even more over here. They're going to also reposition, but we're kind of surrounding them. Hopefully that'll help. But at this point, we can, for the time being, get rid of our detachments, I think. There is a cavalry unit over here, which is kind of annoying me. Yeah, but they're going to all be in different positions. Alright. Get rid of your... Let's get rid of our... Get rid of skirmishers. And then Cadwaller. You guys also get rid of skirmishers. However, I do want you to have long range. Day, I want you to also have long range. It's weird that's not by default. Alright, these guys can, however, be dismounted. And they can be loose order, and you guys can come up here. They're not actually loose order. Loose order basically makes your cavalry into skirmishers, which makes them way more survivable, because on horseback they're actually pretty bad. You have to deal with this enemy cavalry unit, so yeah, you can do that. They probably are going to reposition long before that, though. But we can move everybody up more. But yeah, I don't know how historically accurate a bunch of my units are, but I remember them from the early part of my campaign, so it's kind of nostalgic. Alright, we are getting some cover over here. But yeah, surrounding them can actually not always be the greatest. You guys are in a bad position now. But we can, however, get them in a better position. Hopefully we're in a good position after all this. That's a pretty good one for you. Alright. Oh yeah, we could also deploy our, we could build a few things. Hopefully I can remember how to do this. But I think it was like, right click, no, wait. Oh yeah, right click, then right click, there we go. Not really in the best position here, but that's fine. I know you guys can get, yeah, the artillery can get into cover too. There we go. So yeah, now they won't be exposed. I like to move the commanders up a little closer for better bugle coverage. Alright, so they did not, people were surrounding them, so they weren't really able to reposition too much. All these cavalry can move up more. I guess not. So you guys can come down here. Advance. You guys can come down here. Advance. You guys can come. Wait, what the hell? Somehow we left Sheridan and Alvord over here. So, well, shit. Hopefully they won't take too long. Cancel. So wait, where's Montgomery? Let's get rid of Montgomery's group. Montgomery, get rid of your skirmishers. Okay. Then what's this other one? Detachment. Let's get rid of Alvord's detachment too. Alvord, yeah. Retreat. Alright. Finish up some of these towers. I think all of our detachments got fucked. Tower. There we go. Okay. And 4th Brigade, you guys need to fall back like yesterday. Alright, this situation is where like this group could just get fucked up because we're getting fired on from weird positions. These guys are... Why are they being flanked? Oh, I think it reorganized some of our units a bit. Yeah, we kind of got screwed by the day-night cycle there. These guys are kind of fleeing. So I'm trying to have them run away from taking like that kind of accelerating shots, so they may start breaking and running. The general, the leaders over on that side also went there. Oh shit. Yeah, they're running away. Fucking A. That's so dumb. Whatever. Yeah, whenever day-night cycles happen, people surrounded, it just gets super weird and annoying. That was a pretty good unit too. I guess you guys can try to lie down. I don't know how much it's gonna help you. We have like half of our army that's got screwed over by this. Also, these guys are still not really moving in. guys are actually shooting. These guys can start moving in. Yeah, so we've lost a bunch. These guys are kind of stuck here no matter what. We're still being outflanked, but all that. Controls can be irritating. Yeah. These guys are kind of screwed. Also, I hope our artillery is actually doing a bunch of stuff now. They're routed, of course. These guys are also routed, so sure it is detachment. We got rid of the skirmishers for you. At least the skirmishers you can get out of there relatively easily. We have the cavalry coming in slowly. Yeah. Yeah, fuck you, game. Let's speed the time a bit. Finally, once his face's units are coming in. Carbines from this flank here. Now that we're surrounding them, it should be a lot better. Try to shoot these guys. Just get all of our units on this side. So we're rolling up this flank of theirs, which is really good for us. Alright, so they're fleeing officially, so now we get to chase them down for 50 seconds and cause more losses. Cavalry's kind of leaving a bit. We're out of ammo, I think. So I guess you guys can charge. Charge. So yeah, we can cause more losses. Here now. Stonewall Jackson was like in our face, like a bunch of this game, very famous general, of course. We're coming in here to melee, which is just often not a good idea, but they did break, so nice. I guess you can go shoot those guys. Alright, so now at this point we want our cavalry to be on their feet, mounting again. Alright, Gerard demoralized. Screw you, Gerard. How about Buford? Mount. Not sure if Gerard is kind of weird. Let's see here, where's Gerard? See, this guy over here is not... Yeah, so now we just kind of chase them away. I guess we'll just speed up time. Usually I would try to shoot them more. You can't really hunt them down too much in this game. It's really hard to hunt them down. Our army is victorious. Alright. Casualties were lost. 1,600 troops. Mainly infantry. Lost one gun, that sucks. Guns are valuable. They lost. Wow, how is this a major federal victory? It's so weird because, like, I feel like I have much better battles that were only minor. Alright, so they lost 3,300. They didn't have any guns to begin with. They lost some of their cavalry. But anyway, quit the battle. Yeah, so we did actually get the battle in, but you can see why, like, basically when I play this game, it's like kind of the entire evening, mostly, like, between, I mean, we had to wait out the winter before we could even get into battle, but the battles themselves take a long time, and that was even like one of a smaller battle, and we got kind of screwed over by the day-night cycle, which is annoying. Results of the Battle of Winchester, they retreated, the enemy retreated in panic. You'll cause more casualties as they're retreating. But yeah, this is a cool game. If you're into the Civil War and if you want to roleplay with like the stuff, it's definitely a very cool thing. I recommend it. I'm going to switch to let's check in Knights of Honor 1, I guess. It's been kind of a while since we did that, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a bit of a break. We're going to switch Knights of Honor 1, and then we'll be back within a few minutes and play that for probably an hour or so. But, so stay tuned.